In a hidden realm nestled among the clouds, there lived a brave and beautiful princess named Princess Star. The kingdom above the clouds, as people called it, was a place of wonders only found by those who truly believed in the power of dreams. Every citizen there possessed a unique light within that made them glow under the starlit sky. Since she was young, Princess Star showed remarkable talents. She could communicate with the sky birds and understand the language of the stars. Every night, she would climb the palace tower to converse with the brightest stars, hearing stories from faraway galaxies and learning from their wisdom. Yet, an ancient legend spoke of a time when an evil star would fall from the sky, casting darkness across the kingdom. This darkness would extinguish the light in everyone's hearts, making them forget their hopes and dreams. The kingdom elders often reminded Princess Star of this tale, urging her to stay vigilant. One dark night, with no moon in sight and a thick fog enveloping the kingdom, something unusual occurred. A large black raven flew to Princess Star's tower and croaked, "The fallen star has arrived. Darkness will soon descend." Princess Star was startled by the news. She knew that the fallen star the raven spoke of was the gray star, an ancient star filled with anger from feeling forgotten by the world. The gray star wanted to seize the kingdom above the clouds and make all its inhabitants his slaves. The next morning, Princess Star gathered with her advisors and the royal guards. They discussed how to protect their kingdom from the gray star's threat. The princess decided to set out alone for the cloud forest, where the gray star was expected to fall. The advisors warned her of the dangers she would face, but Princess Star remained resolute. She couldn't bear to see her kingdom shrouded in darkness, and she knew that only with her courage could she protect her people. So, with a blue cloak billowing behind her and a star staff in hand, she began her journey. The path to the cloud forest was filled with obstacles. Thick fog clouded her view and strange sounds echoed around her. She nearly lost her way several times, but she pressed on, remembering her noble purpose. In the middle of the forest, she encountered a silver wolf named Arga. The wolf had gentle, shining eyes, but harbored great strength. Arga told her that he knew of her mission and wanted to help. "I know the path to where the gray star will fall," he said, "but you must be prepared to face the darkness within yourself." Princess Star nodded and followed Arga. Along the way, Arga told her stories of the gray star. Once, it had been the brightest star in the sky, but it slowly dimmed as people on Earth began to forget its beauty. The feeling of being ignored had transformed it into a star filled with hatred. After a long journey, they reached a dark valley surrounded by black fog. In the center of the valley, the gray star glowed faintly, emitting a dark, angry aura. Princess Star stood firm, and in a loud voice, she called out to the gray star. The gray star faced her with eyes full of fury. "Who are you to confront me?" it snarled. "I am the darkness that will consume this kingdom's light." Princess Star was undaunted. She raised her star staff and replied, "I am Princess Star, and I am here to protect my kingdom. You may have been forgotten, but your hatred will only bring more darkness. Release your pain and return to the star you once were." The gray star paused, momentarily struck by her words. No one had spoken to it with kindness for centuries, but it still felt a deep anger and tried to attack Princess Star with its gray dark light. Princess Star dodged the attack and kept speaking. "Your hatred cannot change the past, but if you wish, I can help you find your light again. Every star has its place in the sky. You too can shine once more." The gray star hesitated, its dark aura beginning to fade little by little. I just feel so alone," it murmured softly. Princess Star stepped closer and touched the gray star with her staff. A gentle light flowed from the staff, reaching into the depths of the gray star's core. Slowly, the gray hue in its body began to disappear, replaced by a warm, radiant glow that grew ever brighter. I feel different," said the gray star, its eyes sparkling. "You are not alone," said Princess Star. "The sky has always been waiting for you to shine again. Promise not to bring darkness to this land anymore." The gray star nodded. With a grateful heart, it lifted itself into the sky, becoming a shining beacon among the stars. All the residents of the kingdom above the clouds watched this miracle and celebrated the new light that illuminated their sky. After the ordeal, Princess Star returned to the palace. She was welcomed with joy by her people. They all praised her bravery and kindness, which had saved the kingdom. The kingdom above the clouds lived on in light, and no one ever feared the darkness again. Yet every night, Princess Star continued to speak with the stars from her tower. She often looked at the gray star, now shining peacefully. They shared stories and remained connected, as friends who truly understood each other. And so, the kingdom above the clouds lived in peace, always shining, forever accompanied by the beauty of stars that would never fade again. Continue with the second story. Once upon a time, in the vast plains and green mountains of America, there was a small village named Rosewood. This village was situated far from the bustle of the city, surrounded by dense forests and fertile fields. Rosewood had a few simple houses, an old church, and a small school. Although it wasn't famous, the village possessed natural beauty and a peaceful life. The people of Rosewood lived in harmony with nature. They farmed corn and vegetables, raised livestock, and hunted in the woods to meet their daily needs. Their days were filled with hard work, togetherness, and a strong sense of community. Each morning, the crowing of roosters and the rustling of leaves created the rhythm of village life. In the center of the village stood an ancient oak tree known as the Tree of Hope. According to legends told by the village elders, this tree had magical powers. Every year, anyone who approached it with a pure heart and one sincere wish would find that the tree would listen and grant an answer in the form of a dream. A little girl named Lily was fascinated by this legend. Every time her grandmother told stories about the Tree of Hope, her eyes sparkled with curiosity. She often sat beneath the tree, imagining what it would be like to speak with it. Her dream was to one day uncover the secrets behind the tree's power. As Lily grew older, she became a clever and brave young woman. Although there weren't many children her age in the village, Lily did not feel lonely. She frequently explored the forest, played by the river, and enjoyed the beauty of nature around her. Each new adventure added to her knowledge of the world, yet her curiosity about the Tree of Hope remained fervent. One day, while wandering through the woods, Lily stumbled upon something unusual. Behind some bushes, she spotted a small wooden door hidden away. The door looked old and moss-covered, as if it hadn't been used in a long time. Her curiosity pushed her to open it, and she was shocked to find herself in a mysterious cave. The cave was dark and cold, but at the end, there was a light that captivated Lily's attention. She walked slowly toward the light and found a glowing crystal shimmering in beautiful colors. The crystal lay atop a large stone, surrounded by ancient carvings she couldn't understand. As Lily touched the crystal, she felt a gentle vibration flow through her body. Suddenly, a soft voice echoed in the cave. "Whoever comes with a pure heart, speak your wish," said the voice. Lily was startled, but her courage compelled her to reply. "I am Lily. I want to know about the power of this crystal." The voice introduced itself as the spirit guardian of the forest, who had long protected the village of Rosewood. The spirit explained that the crystal was part of the Tree of Hope and held great power to help those in need. However, that power could only be used by someone with good intentions and a loving heart. Lily promised to keep this secret and protect the crystal from anyone who might wish to misuse it. From that day on, she often returned to the cave to speak with the forest guardian. They shared stories and knowledge about nature, and Lily learned a lot about maintaining the balance of the environment and interacting with the living beings around her. Time passed, and the village of Rosewood remained peaceful. Yet, Lily felt compelled to take action. She felt a connection to the Tree of Hope and wanted to share its magic with others. However, she also realized that not everyone in the village understood the power and responsibility that came with it. One night, as the full moon shone brightly, Lily sat under the Tree of Hope and prayed for guidance. In her dream, the Tree of Hope appeared and delivered a message. Be the guardian of hope for your village and teach them the true meaning of love and togetherness. The next morning, Lily gathered the village children to tell them the story of the Tree of Hope and the crystal's power. She hoped to inspire them to care more for the environment and one another. With enthusiasm, she explained the importance of preserving nature and helping each other in times of trouble. The children listened attentively. Some felt motivated to participate in caring for nature. They began assisting farmers in the fields and cleaning the river from debris. Lily felt proud to see the children's spirit and was determined to continue her teachings. However, not everyone in the village was pleased with this change. Some adults began to doubt the power of the Tree of Hope and Lily's courage. They argued that the legend was merely a tale and that there was no point in believing it. This saddened Lily, but she refused to give up. One day, heavy rain fell without stopping. The river flowing by the village began to overflow, causing panic among the villagers. Their homes were threatened by flooding, and they gathered to find a solution. Amidst the chaos, Lily remembered the message from the Tree of Hope and the crystal she had kept safe. With determination, Lily decided to take the crystal from the cave. She knew this was the time to use its power to save her village. She ran to the cave quickly, navigating the wet and slippery path. Upon arriving, she grabbed the crystal and rushed back to the village. Upon reaching the village center, Lily raised the crystal high. The light emanating from the crystal left everyone in awe. They watched with curiosity and hope. Lily prayed to the Tree of Hope to save her village from this disaster. In an instant, the light from the crystal began to spread throughout the village. With the power of the light, the rising water began to recede. Everyone was stunned by the miracle happening before their eyes. They watched in amazement as the homes threatened by flood were now safe, and the sound of rushing water began to quiet. Villagers cheered and rushed to Lily, expressing their gratitude for her bravery. From that moment on, Lily was regarded as the village hero. They realized that the miracle was a result of her bravery and good intentions. The Tree of Hope became a symbol of hope and strength for the entire village. Each year, the villagers gathered beneath the Tree of Hope to celebrate the day they were saved and to remember Lily's story. With newfound spirit, Lily continued her mission to teach the meaning of love and togetherness to the villagers. She organized activities to maintain environmental cleanliness, and the villagers began to get involved. From being skeptical, they now committed to caring for nature and each other. In the midst of these efforts, Lily never forgot the importance of the Tree of Hope. She continued to safeguard the crystal and often prayed under the tree. In every prayer, she reminded herself to remain humble and share the magic with others. As time went by, the children of the village grew into a caring generation. They learned about nature, sustainable farming, and how to live in harmony with their environment. Lily became a mentor to them, and Rosewood transformed into a better place. However, new challenges arose when neighboring villages heard about the miracles happening in Rosewood. This wealthier and ambitious village planned to take over the Tree of Hope and the crystal. They believed that by possessing this power, they could dominate everything around them. Word of their plan reached Lily's ears. She felt anxious and did not want the miracles in her village to fall into the wrong hands. Lily decided to take action. She gathered the villagers to inform them about the impending threat. "We cannot let the neighboring village take away the power that has protected us," Lily said firmly. "We must unite and protect this wonder." The villagers of Rosewood were moved by Lily's words. They agreed to work together to safeguard the Tree of Hope. Over the next few days, they built a fence around the tree, ensuring that no outsiders could approach it without permission. The strength of their unity and teamwork brought them closer together, and their spirits grew stronger. As the days passed, Lily felt the need to do more than just protect the tree. She decided to speak with the forest guardian. She returned to the cave where she found the crystal and sought guidance. "Guardian Spirit, we need help. The neighboring village wants to take the Tree of Hope. What should we do?" she asked hopefully. The Guardian Spirit appeared and nodded wisely. "Power is not what they seek. What is more important is love, trust, and togetherness. To deter them, you must show the strength that comes from the heart. Invite them to understand the true meaning of hope and unity," the Spirit advised. Hearing the Spirit's advice sparked an idea in Lily. She proposed organizing a festival of hope, an event that would invite the neighboring village to celebrate the beauty of nature and the spirit of togetherness. "Let us show them that wonders cannot be forced, but must be shared with love," Lily told the villagers. The villagers were excited about the idea. They began planning the festival with various activities, such as art performances, races, and traditional food. Everyone worked hard to ensure the festival was a success. They also invited the residents of the neighboring village, hoping to explain the importance of protecting the Tree of Hope. The day of the festival arrived with bright weather. The whole of Rosewood was filled with colorful decorations and the sounds of children's laughter. Lily felt proud to see the villagers united. When the residents of the neighboring village arrived, they looked skeptical and unsure. However, Lily welcomed them warmly. She gave a heartfelt speech, explaining the purpose of the event and inviting everyone to share their stories about hope. One by one, people began to open up, and the atmosphere lightened as they exchanged their dreams and aspirations. As the night fell, the festival reached its climax with a light show created by the crystal. Lily raised the crystal beneath the moonlight, and its radiant glow spread across the village, mesmerizing everyone present. The residents of the neighboring village were spellbound, and their initial skepticism began to fade away. Lily then explained that this magic did not belong solely to them, but was a gift for anyone willing to protect and honor nature. The Tree of Hope teaches us that hope and love can unite us, no matter where we come from, she said. Her words touched the hearts of many, and a newfound understanding began to blossom. After the festival, the neighboring villagers started to realize the significance of hope and unity. They felt inspired to care for their environment and develop a better relationship with Rosewood. The bond between the two villages began to strengthen, and they vowed to support one another in preserving nature. Lily was overjoyed to witness these changes. With this new spirit, both villages began collaborating to protect the Tree of Hope and their shared environment. They organized joint activities, such as tree planting and river cleanups, further solidifying the friendship between them. The Tree of Hope became a symbol of unity and hope for everyone. Each year, they held a joint festival of hope that included both villages. They shared stories, experiences, and created cherished memories that would last a lifetime. As the years went by, Lily grew into a respected leader in the village. She continued to teach the values of love, cooperation, and the importance of protecting the environment. She became a role model for the children in both villages, and her passion for preserving nature never faded. Behind all the miracles, Lily never forgot the forest guardian. She always visited the cave to express her gratitude and seek advice. The guardian remained with her, guiding her through every step she took in protecting hope and the beauty of nature. Several years later, Lily decided to teach even more people about the wonders of the Tree of Hope. She began to plan for an environmental school in Rosewood. The school would educate children about the importance of preserving nature and empower them with knowledge to protect the environment. With support from the villagers, the environmental school was established. Children from both Rosewood and the neighboring village began learning together. They studied ecosystems, sustainable farming, and how to create a sustainable community. Lily felt proud to see the children's enthusiasm for learning. The environmental school became a lively place filled with activity. The children learned not only theory but also practical skills in the fields and forests. They planted trees, tended gardens, and learned about biodiversity. All this was done with love and a sense of responsibility toward nature. As time went by, Rosewood gained a reputation as a village that cared for the environment. Many people from outside visited to learn about the programs held at the school. Lily and the villagers were proud to share their experiences and knowledge with others. One day, Lily received a visit from a famous environmental expert who had heard about their efforts. The expert was impressed by Lily and the villagers' dedication. He offered to help them develop further programs and spread awareness about the importance of protecting the environment on a larger scale. Lily and the villagers were thrilled with the offer. They collaborated with the expert to create training programs for teachers and community leaders in other villages. With renewed spirit, they spread the message of hope and environmental protection to many places. Rosewood became an example for many other villages. They demonstrated that with love and cooperation, miracles could happen. Lily felt happy to see the positive impact of her efforts. She knew that it all started with the Tree of Hope that inspired and guided her. As time passed, the ancient oak tree grew taller, and its legend became more deeply rooted in the hearts of everyone. The Tree of Hope was not only a symbol of courage and hope, but also a reminder of the importance of maintaining the relationship between humans and nature. Eventually, Rosewood transformed into a village filled with love, hope, and wonder. The villagers supported one another, cared for the environment, and respected each other. Lily realized that true miracles were not about the power they possessed, but about the love and togetherness that made the world a better place. With a smile, she gazed at the Tree of Hope, thanking it for all the lessons it had taught her. She understood that every time they came together to celebrate life, They were honoring the spirit of the tree that had watched over them for generations. As the sun set on another beautiful day in Rosewood, the villagers gathered around the Tree of Hope, sharing stories and laughter. The bonds they formed over the years created a strong community that thrived on love, respect, and a shared commitment to protect their home. And so, the tale of the Tree of Hope and the village of Rosewood continued to be told through the generations. Each child who grew up in the village learned about the importance of nature, love, and unity. They carried the spirit of the Tree of Hope in their hearts, ensuring that the magic and lessons of the tree would live on forever.